Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of the Horowitz, NIDCHEI YISRAEL, speaking about the importance of davening with a minyan. And he writes, "V'gam yesh oid ma'ila gedola k'shem yispala b'tzibur." There's another great benefit that a person gets when they daven with a tzibur, with a minyan. Shemiskabeles yoisat tefillah. His prayers are going to be more accepted. Kedamina, like it says in the Gemara, NIDCHEI, what does it mean in the pasuk? Va'ani, Dovid HaMelech says, Va'ani sfilasi lecha Hashem eis ratzain. My prayers are to you, Hashem, eis ratzain, at a time of ratzain, at a time of acceptance. Emasa eis ratzain, when is the time of acceptance that our prayers are going to go to Hashem? And that's when the tzibur, the minyan, the congregation is davening together. It says further over there, HaKadosh Baruch Hu does not despise the tefillahs of the rabbim, of the masses. Like it says, Hein, Kel, Kabir, V'lo Yimos. Behold, the great Hashem, who does not despise. What does that mean? Even if your tefillahs, your prayers, are not so good, nevertheless, since that they're coming together with the rabbim, with the masses, with many more yidden, a minyan at least, the merits are great, and therefore the tefillah, the prayer, is not going to be despised by Hashem. Certainly in our days, says the Horowitz, where the tirdas hazman, where the pressures of life are so great, who could actually say that they're able to focus their mind in and daven their tefillahs, daven their prayers properly with the right kavanah? We're so busy, we're so inundated, all over the place, bombarded all day long by our phones ringing, by another WhatsApp message comes in, another TikTok video that everybody says, you got to see this, and we find ourselves sitting around and laughing uncontrollably. Who wasn't busy watching the World Cup and following this sports the whole season, and the pressures of parnasa and shalom bayis and children and the traffic and work and bosses and employers and employees and everybody, everything in between. The tirdas hazman, the pressures are so great. Who can actually say that when they step up to the plate to daven Shemona Esrei, they're standing there with great kavanah, they're standing there with great conviction, their mind is focused, they don't have any other extraneous thoughts in their mind? No, nobody can say such a thing. And therefore, bevadai tzarich li'izchazik li'izpala b'tzibor, a person certainly needs to strengthen themselves and daven together with the tzibur, with the congregation, in order that his prayers, his tefillah, is not going to be disregarded by the Rabbi Shalom. We want every one of our prayers to go up to Shemayim. We want our Kodesh Baruch Hu to listen to everything that we have to say. On our own, we don't have the merits. But when you're together with the tzibur, when you're together as one, the power of the unity of everyone coming together, that finds favor in the eyes of Hashem. And therefore even your little prayers, which on their own are not going to make it very far, there's like jet propulsion when they're together with the rest of Klal Yisrael, the rest of the minyan, the rest of the shul, and they all go up as one. Rav Chaim Volozhiner, who was the main disciple of the Vilna Gaon, who was the father of the yeshiva movement, Gadol Hador in his time, he himself said that he would never, unless it was extenuating circumstances, he would never daven b'yechidus by himself. Because why would he take a chance of having HaKadosh Baruch Hu look down on him only, and his prayers would have to have a merit, when he knows that when he's together with the tzibur, he's together with everybody else, everything is joined together as one, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu sees your tefillah as part of a collective whole, and you have a much better chance that even though you're lacking kavanah, even though that you're lacking understanding, even though you don't have merits on your own, and you might have a lot of averas under your belt, nevertheless, you're together with Klal Yisrael, It's Eis Ratzon. It's a time of great desire that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has for Klal Yisrael and for our tefillas, and they can go straight through to Shemaim. Have a wonderful day.